Here we go. Carlos Adames and Hamzah Sheeraz, JFT in the building.
Ortiz did not win that fight. Fuck you.
Mate, I'm getting all sorts of stickers.
I'm getting hammered because I've put my wide scorecard up. But I've said, look, I've watched it on a watch-along. I didn't give him any of the first 6. And for me, at most, he won 4 of the last 6. Fuck you. I'm not changing my mind. No chance.
Mate, I put on my predictions earlier, and it's quite well known that I'm 0-3.
And what? People need to just. I picked
the Watsy Zhang and
I put it on Sam Jones's. I put my scorecard on, but then started getting loads of messages. So I took it off there. So and they're all going, "Huh, tweet deleted." I put no, it's on my own page, dickhead. I'm not trying to clickbait, so I took it off of his because I'm not wanting to clickbait. It's subjective anyway. So why the hell would we care that you?
Yeah, I've no dog in the fight. I'm not bothered who wins.
I'll stick with my scores. Madrimov won that fight, whether it were wide or close. Ortiz did not win that fight.
Yeah, good to see you, Luca, mate. Yeah, it's shocking. It was terrible. How did you score it, Luca? The Madrimov fight. I'm getting all sorts of stick for. Hang on, sorry, Hamzah's Adames has started.
Yeah, I was about to say we're underway in this one.
Yeah, because he's Muslim. That's why.
He's a Riyadh season ambassador, isn't
he? Yeah. He was one of the first.
Yeah, Lucas scored it to Madrimov.
There you go. We can get hammered. People say, no, you're wrong.
I mean, we had it 10-2. We had it 10-2, Joe, but still.
And I'm happy to say that, I'm happy to admit that I might have been a little bit overzealous with the scoring because it was so easy and I might have missed stuff, but
we're talking, and we're talking and different things, yeah.
I know what I'm watching. I've watched boxing for 40 years. Not a complete donut. Yes, I wear glasses, but even still, I'm not blind. Ortiz did not win that fight. Oscar got done a favour. Oscar, you could see the WBC Suleiman laughing and joking as soon as he got in, and Madrimov's team looked dejected, like they already knew they weren't getting it. Something stinks there. But Mr. Diplomatic, Sam, he won't say that. He'll go, well, I don't think it was a robbery. Fuck off, Sam. It was a robbery.
Mate, it was. After 6 rounds, I want to know how people had it after 6 rounds. Me and Jay both had it 6-0. It just stinks, mate. It puts a dampener on the night for me.
It does, but look, Hamzah Sheeraz has started really well.
Yep.
He's holding his ground. Doesn't look overawed. They've just exchanged. Nothing landed. Let's see how he holds a shot, because I would not be surprised if Adames knocks him dead. I wouldn't, even though I've picked Sheeraz.
Yeah, I've gone for Sheeraz on points in this one.
Yeah, that's what I've got. So it ain't happening, Liam.
I'm expecting Adames to knock him out and lose on points.
Yeah. 116, 112 to Adames while he's flat on his back.
Yeah, getting carried out at ring. And still.
As Maurizio's rushing after and put the belt across him and give him all the WBC match.
You could be right there, Luca, to be fair. But these two definitely favour the boxer. Maybe yourself, Luca. I don't. I'm not as much of a purist as these two. Like, I do prefer the stand and bangers. And even I thought Madrimov won it, to be fair. So, look.
Yeah, because, mate, you know what you're watching. You have a pair of eyes and you can see what...
Yeah, he's way too high, Adames, Luca. Criminally disrespected.
Yeah, the disrespect Adames has been shown in the lead up to this fight, like Hams has just got to turn up to win it, is, criminal.
Yeah, it's criminal, that. Because Adames is a world champion and a good one at that.
Yeah, you don't...
I don't even want to score the rounds now. I swear to God, it's got me thinking I'm just don't know what I'm watching.
I'm scoring. I'll put my neck on the line again.
No, I'm joking. I'll score it. I don't give a shit. I'll post my scorecards high.
Oh, fuck off.
Antonio, thanks for joining us again, my friend. No, there's a couple of fights left after this. No, 3 fights left after this, isn't there?
You got Shakur, then you got Shakur, then the co-main, which is Parker McCauley, and then the rematch for the main event. Flying through it, boys. 8:20, and we're on this.
Yeah, can't argue with it whatsoever.
I love it.
People here, have you got eyes? No, mate. What a stupid fucking thing to say. Have you got eyes, you? No, mate. Who said that?
Well, to be fair, I got called blind for it today, so I won't worry too much.
Yeah, but why write that to someone? They don't do Braille on Twitter, so on X, sorry. So why would you write that then?
Twitter's just one of them things. Right, round 2, boys. What happened in the first round?
Sheeraz won it for me just by staying out of range. He didn't really mix.
I'm going to attempt to score this one.
Oh God, Sheeraz using his reach advantage, which for me is going to be a factor in this fight. Just sort of left his jab sticking out, didn't he, Jay?
Jason Mayhem Miller live on X. Possibly, is this the best joke of all time? Oh my God. He's put your scorecard on there, Liam.
Where's this?
I'm joking.
I don't care, mate. I'm happy to go with it. I'm the same as you, mate.
Going viral.
No.
Yeah, Dharma's looking good. Luca to start. Love it, Luca.
I missed it. What did he say?
Prince Patel would have to understand boxing to have an opinion on the fight, so I think Jay might be all right this one. Oh, dear.
All right, boys, let's put Madrimov and Ortiz away now. Let's concentrate on Hamzah. I feel like we're doing him a disservice here.
Look, you said yourself that Carlos has started well. You expected Adames to start well. He's an established world-level fighter. He's not a pudding that's going to roll over. People need to, especially on this side of the Atlantic, people need to remember that Hamzah is an outstanding prospect, and he's cutting trees down with the level he's been in with, but this is his biggest test by far. It's a battle to establish the jab so far, and if I'm Carlos Adames, I'm not worrying about my jab too much. You know, Hamzah's got the reach. You want to be trying to get inside that jab and letting the hands go.
Cagey enough start. Adames won't be too...
I don't know what that's for. What I just said, or who knows what.
I think it was when you were saying about Prince. Adames looks quick.
Oh, good 1-2 there from Hamzah that knocked Adames slightly off balance. Yeah, Adames is a volume fighter. He doesn't have that one punch knock you dead power, but he's a volume power puncher, and that could be some undoing.
What's your clock on, Liam?
21 seconds left.
Right. Mine's just coming to an end of round 2 now.
Yeah, I accept I'm a few seconds behind, but
right, 2 rounds done. WBC Middleweight Championship on the line. Shakur getting warmed up in the back.
Sorry, I fucking fell asleep then as soon as you mentioned his name. Just getting ready. I'm joking. Josh Padley's going to shock the world.
And
I don't mean his electrical work's not up to the MCS standard that I know it is, but
I made that joke in my head but decided to leave it, and you've just gone straight through.
Tom Stalker there. Team GB, former captain.
I think I'm right in saying Hamzah's not been the full 12 before. I know he was around 11 when he stopped Hamo Williams, but the pace this is going at the moment and the fact he's taken a bit of punishment back from Adames, that could be a factor later in the fight, how many 12-rounders Adames has had in comparison.
Yeah, Usyk's done an interview with TalkSport confirming that Dubois is likely his next opponent and he's starting camp in 2 weeks.
Me and Jay spoke about that.
Didn't I put it in straight away? Yeah. I said, don't want to put anything out there too much, but Joel seems a little bit...
Can smell it from all the way over here. Like
anyway, Hamzah's shorts are a really weird colour.
Hamzah's what?
Shorts, like a peach, aren't they?
They're like stained.
Yeah, they're like white shorts have gone in wash.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're like.
With a sock. Oh, who's left this in here?
Yeah.
Said it were whites, man.
Are we merging into a fashion watch along now?
We got the colour catch up.
Isn't it? Yeah. Oh, whose is this fucking sock? I ain't got time to get some new ones now for Saturday. The latter do.
Oh dear.
Off peach.
Adama's head movement is sharp, you know.
All in his upper
body.
Dipping
down to his left though. If he's not careful, Hamzah will throw a right uppercut and he'll catch him. Dipping to the side.
It's interesting with Adama as his feet are staying quite stationary, but all his upper body movement is what's keeping Hamzah slightly off the scent so far.
Yeah, his feet are staying straight in front of him.
Yeah.
So he's in range, which is clever, really.
Just got this very this over the top and elaborate sort of body movement that's making Hamzah question.
Good to have you back, Pat. Hope you didn't miss the Virgil Ortiz fight, mate. But glad to have you back for the Hamzah one.
Nice 1-2 from Hamzah there. Just look, Adames is going to be in his face all night. That's the way it goes. That's the type of fighter Carlos is. And you just got to trust your work. And if you have Hamzah Sheeraz, you don't negate and move away too much from what he's done to get in this position. Yeah,
thought that Luca, man, he's so sharp. His reflexes, like just getting out of the way at the last second of Hamzah's shots, really, really good.
He's got to be, man. He knows that reach advantage is enough to, almost take the fight away from him. So he's got to be sharp. He's got to be on it. He can't allow Hamzah to start finding a home for that jab with too much ease. It's also a very good way to expend a lot of nervous energy, though, isn't it? All this jittery movement constantly when it's not needed. Yeah.
So what I do is... I need to stand up to show you.
Get the old snake hips out, mate. Come on.
Yeah, just get me missus in here. Do us a favour, love. Just throw a jab at me.
Don't worry, Pat. We don't talk about that one anymore. Ortiz and Madrimov. Lucas says the commentary team are having a great time over Hamzah.
Who are you watching it with, Luca? If it's TNT, I'm not surprised, mate.
Yeah,
Paul Dempsey and Richie Whittle sending the glass eye to sleep as they're doing it. Honestly, I'm telling you now, when we were waiting to go live for the Chisora fight the other week, I actually had it muted. Paul Dempsey and Richie Whittle as a combination, just not for me.
Nah.
Oh, finally, someone's agreeing with me. I've got one.
Come on.
Yes. Us against the world, right? Us against the world. I give Adames that last round.
I've got Adames 2-1 up.
I've got him 2-1 down.
I gave Hamzah the first and I give him Carlos the last two.
No, I gave Sheeraz the first two and Adames the third. We're probably both wrong.
We probably are. I mean...
Yes, Suffalo Baldia.
Oh, Suffalo Baldia, thanks for joining us from down under. Big love, my friend. Hope you're having a great Sunday morning over there. Couldn't buy Sky because Johnny Nelson couldn't buy TNT because of almost everyone. You're on the zone then, Luca.
Yeah, mate, you've just summed it up perfectly. I mean, TNT aren't even out in Saudi. They've openly admitted they're doing it from a studio in London. Tell me Frank's not giving you media passes anymore without telling me.
Not even ringside. That's poor, that.
What?
Their whole studio and everything is based out of wherever the TNT studios are, which is Hertfordshire or something like that.
Jesus,
Frank's not giving them their ringside accreditation already.
Another one, same score as me. I know we'll put it away now, but somebody else has the same score as me.
It's not just us. There's other people out there.
Listening to Adam Smith, got in US com team.
Gives me chills. Yeah, Adam Smith. Yeah.
Toy B said, looks like Adama's content to lose a decision. He's playing it safe. and now usual aggression. It could be wary of Sheeraz's power, but like if I'm Adames at the moment, I don't mind what's going on.
Nah.
But equally, if I'm Hamzah Sheeraz, I don't mind what's going on either.
No. Like, yeah, but Hamza's
It's comfortable
the
for either of them. You know, it could go either way at any point. Neither of them's getting beat. Neither of them's getting overwhelmed. You know, it's just a tit for tat battle. It's a
I like the
match
patience.
Minute,
yeah, the patience of Hamza's good. You know, he's so level headed, isn't he?
Yeah.
Look, if there's one thing he showed last year is the Ammo Williams fight where he didn't get him out there quickly and he lost some of the middle rounds. He was able to rally late and he got that stoppage in the 11th, didn't he? So we know he can do it. It's just he hasn't had stiff enough tests. I mean, Liam Williams was over inside a round and Tyler Denny didn't last much longer. So it's not his fault he's able to blow people away. It doesn't mean he can't box for 12 rounds, does it?
Nope, it doesn't.
Look better here in the fourth, though, Hamzah.
Yeah, Damas is trying to get in. He's tried to rush him a couple of times as well, and
good one.
Sheeraz has managed to get away. Yeah. Sheeraz round for me.
Sheeraz is finally starting to show that reach advantage, which I thought would be more of a factor, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I've got it 39-37. Sheeraz. You'll have it 38-38, have you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here he is.
Dmitry.
Time to get what's yours tonight.
What do we reckon Beterbiev's done for the last 5 hours since getting there? Do we think he's just having a kip somewhere?
Yeah, chill guy, man.
Don't like the look of Bivol's face then. Did you see him? He just looked tired and...
I've not got him, mate.
He looks mean. Luke has got it 2-2. Choiby usual. Adames winging in the hooks, and now he's throwing straights. Could Hamzah time him straight down the pipe, do you reckon? One of them trademark 1-2s?
Yes.
Possibly. They've just panned out from Arena. They're just Saudi shows just shit till the main event, aren't they?
Mate, how many people are in there for Smith and Boazzi, just the cleaners and the promoters at ringside?
About 20.
Yeah.
There's only about 50 in there now.
Like, you know, for the fighters are getting paid well, yeah, fantastic. But it must, if you're a fighter that thrives off of an atmosphere, it must be absolutely soul destroying to be in there having fights like this with next to no one in there. But yeah, in answer to that question a minute ago, Sam, I do think the 1-2 down the pipe is there for Sheeraz, especially with the way that Adames handles himself and the way his hands drop. It's there for him. Yeah,
Choi B is right. He does throw them winging hooks, Adames.
For anyone that's bothered, Sky have got Sheeraz 3-1 up.
No, that's that. I was about to go in on it myself as well. It's the viewers' scorecard. So it's
is it?
Yeah, it's the guys that I was about to be like they've scored it 10-10 round. But it's that stupid thing where the viewers vote for their score.
Matt Macklin loves the 10-10 round, so you know there'll be a couple in there at some point.
You get like 6 10-10s in every fight.
I've never given one in my life. I don't think I've ever given one.
I don't believe in 10-10s.
I caught the Sky highlights of the first fight the other day. Matt Macklin had 3 10-10 rounds in the first Bivol Beterbiev fight.
Just stupid. Like,
how are you... Never score a 10-10 round. Hamzah looks comfortable on the outside here, doesn't he? He's not pushing.
Yeah, boxing on the back foot, actually, which is interesting.
It's methodical. It's patient. It's not. We've seen what he can do when he's in a wham bam, let's get it done quickly kind of mood. This is a much more patient build up from him, isn't it?
Yeah.
But again, this is what you need against a world level operator. You can't bulldoze through everyone, and despite what all the noise has been, especially from the Queensbury side of things, this is a legitimate, well-established world champion.
Oh yeah,
it's not Janabek. Granted, it's not Janabek, but it's still a very tough dude.
Yeah, Janabek could be a tough night for either of these, I think.
Janabek's a tough night for anyone at 160, mate. And potentially 168, depending on who's there by the time he moves up, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
There's gonna be fallouts in my house, I swear to God. My lad had it for 40. I'm still going on about it. Problem was fucking I'll murder him.
Family disputes while the fight's going on.
I'm getting back in now online. I was gonna close my account down, but I'm gonna leave it open now. People were hurting my feelings.
Oh, we're gonna lose him. I tell you what's annoying me here. Adames' jab is really cumbersome and slow. If he was throwing it quicker,
sloppy, isn't it,
mate? Because it's there, he's throwing it at the right times when Hamzah is occupied with other work. But because of how slow and cumbersome it is, it's just not doing anything. Oh, he's trying with body work here. This round of Adames, isn't he? He's trying to work.
Hamzah's letting a few more shots go, boys.
He's had 5 rounds. He's almost coming back.
Adames in his face at the end of the round. Hamzah definitely landed a few more there, boys. Sorry to cut you up there. Hamzah definitely got Adames' attention there.
No, mate, you're good, because at the end of the day, we're at the point now where both fighters know what's coming back at them, and Hamzah Sheeraz looks comfortable.
Adames giving it stacks at the end of the round, banging his chest. Pat says the problem with Adam Smith is he can come out of nowhere and talk about anything other than the fight he's supposed to be commentating on. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah,
I do think he's good though.
Yeah, he'll never comment on a fighter's tattoo again after what he done Bellew's last fight.
Don't even. Yeah, that was just shocking.
That one still comes up in my social media every so often. It's like,
that was just strange. Del Boy's in the house.
Delicious TV coming live and direct.
Yeah, Pat always bang on the money, as Lucas says. He did one round clear, round 5. Adames round for Luca and Choi B, despite the late flurry from Hamzah.
Got it 48-47 Hamzah Sheeraz.
I've got it.
As we spoke about in the week, Adames very much.
Jay, that's not wide enough.
Adames very much in the fight through in the 6th round. So the narrative that we all laughed at in the week truly came to life, that Sheeraz was just going to bang him out in a few rounds.
Let's have a look what I predicted.
I went Sheeraz on points for this.
I was Sheeraz points, but no doubt it won't come in because I picked it. Yeah,
Sheeraz round 7, I did.
Next round, MJ.
Yeah, he's coming.
Yes, Sam, if you can just stop sharing predictions for fights, mate, it might do us all a favor.
Mine are all over the internet, mate. It's too late for that.
Popping up in all corners of the world.
I ain't got one wrong yet tonight because I will not accept the Ortiz result.
Mate, we're both 3-0. We're breaking it.
Well, that means I've got one right then. I picked the same as you lot.
Yeah, mate, just start putting 2-1 in the comments back to him. Got one right.
I was always taught you can't argue with stupid.
No, but I want to argue with my boxing news because I should be sitting on 15 points, not 10. I'm just your little ranking. I'm looking at that. Come on.
I'm going to tweet William Hill later on because it ruined my hacker, so I want my money back. Hamzah Sheeraz just soaking up a bit of pressure now. He's taking a lot of it on the gloves. His defense is pretty good to see how long he is. But he don't want to be letting Adames tee off on him, sorry.
No, you don't. You don't want to stay. He doesn't want to stay in the pocket for too long. He doesn't want to give Adames a chance to let his hands go. But Hamzah's moving through the gears now. His combinations are starting to flow with a bit more regularity. He's in a good fight, and he's not going to get complacent. But you can tell
he's thrown that left up twice as Sheeraz. If he catches Adames,
Adames' head movements are sharp at the minute, but I agree with EJ later in the fight if it isn't quite as sharp.
He'd get clattered with that, mate. He'll know about that.
Mate, his feet don't follow him. He has this great head movement, but his feet stay still. So as soon as that head movement falls off, he's just a stationary target.
1 second, let me move the camera back. What he wants to do is sort of roll that way and then parry off.
I'm a big fan of Adames.
I'm serious.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Adames' boxing shorts, proper old school.
Yeah, they remind me of Marvin Hagler's. They're like wrong colour, obviously, but
it is turning into a bit of a chess match, isn't it, Pat? I think Hamzah probably slightly ahead.
I've got him 2 points. I've got it 58-56.
Yeah.
What have you got it, Liam?
I have it 58-56 as well.
Yeah, so we're both miles off, probably.
So yeah,
we're probably miles off.
It's 6-0 Carlos, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
There you go, Lucas. Put you in your place.
There you go, Luca. I've got it the other way.
Just watching Shakur do his pad work here, and he's one of those pad men that just sort of throw the pads at him to make it look like. I just can't stand it. Make it look like he's lightning.
There was one of Tank on yesterday. Didn't you see the one with Tank? They're just Padman's just going.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Josh Padley
move your head like that.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Josh Padley's geezer is literally just standing there and letting him throw
Just
punches.
going,
What a warm-up should look like.
Yeah.
Choi B with you boys, 4-2 to Sheeraz.
The Sky viewers have got Sheeraz by 1. So not a million miles different. We've just got a round difference. Sheeraz needs to... No, I was just saying Sheeraz needs to pick up the pace a little bit and try assert some dominance, because at the minute he's just backing off and letting the Adamas throw. So he's going to start losing rounds.
That's exactly what I was about to say. He needs to make his reach and size tell for something. He hasn't done that yet through the first half of the fight.
Yeah.
It's all well and good being 6'3" and having a 5-inch reach advantage, but you've actually got to try and assert it and use it.
Dharma is stationary. The stance is now very flash stone, so you want to sit in the pocket and trade. But yeah, telling you, 0 chance of Dharma's has only won 2 rounds. Luca standing on business in the chat.
Can stand on what the fuck he wants. I'm not scoring it for him. I'm scoring it for myself. You tell me what he wants. It's subjective, so it doesn't really matter, does it? We're not judges.
Until there's a unified boxing scorecard, mate, this is going to happen every single weekend when there's
Luca's got his conkers on Adamas.
Yeah.
Are you eating popcorn watching someone come back at me and Jay in the comments? It looks like you should start eating some popcorn.
You!
God, man.
Like that meme thing.
Yeah,
yeah, me going through Jay's timeline after his Martinov pod.
Jay's timeline on a Monday morning, great value.
Jeez, my timeline's hot at the minute.
Oh, Luca's at you here, Jay. Doesn't even want to look up.
Calm down, Jay.
I've
had a good day. Don't worry about me. I'm well up, Luca. Don't worry about that, brother. Don't worry about that.
It's been a good day, Luca. No matter what happens in these
Very
fights,
good. Football, I did shocking on football. Arsenal let me down, but
let's not talk about the football. But the rugby, I'm happy.
Yeah, yeah.
Wales lost again. England won. It's happy days. That's all I care about. Hello to anyone watching from Wales.
I had a little 20 on Adamas purely because of the odds. I think Hamzah will win it. Yeah, man.
Adamas is winning this 7th round purely because Hamzah has not done anything.
Just watching Liam Smith gutted about the card that was wide, lad.
Luke's 20 quid on Adamas.
You sure it's not because you wanted to be having a bit of back and forth with Jay in the chat, Luca? We're all friends here, you can tell. All friends. I scored that 7th round to Sheeraz. I'm sorry, I scored that 7th round to
See, Luca, it just didn't look right. Something just didn't look right.
Yeah, so I'm just getting the same photos you boys got a few rounds ago on DAZN. Yeah, he doesn't look...
Well, to be fair, boys, I'd look like that if I was about to face Beterbiev in about 2 hours as well.
I've got Sheeraz up by 1 now.
So I've got the same, so we're about 4 rounds off again, but it's absolutely fine.
Sam reached for his popcorn just as I said that. Go on, Jay. Tell him, lad.
Yeah, go on, Jay.
He sent a message asking for another bag to be brought through. Score
it 7-0 to Hamzah, Jay. Go on.
Sam's just asked for reinforcements. It's going to be that kind of night.
Bring the popcorn.
Bring the
What's he
bag
saying
in.
to Adames here, the ref?
I've lost my picture. For God's...
He's probably said, do you not know Hamza's supposed to win this, dickhead? Calm down a bit. Or sit down, Eubank Jr. People have seen you. It's gone. Not bad.
Did you have to belt him?
Nah. It's the first time I've seen him out in
surprised he
public
doesn't just have
without
one
it.
on him permanently.
Yeah, it's the first time I've seen him in public without one of them on. Shot. Hamzah got a clock there and that hurt him.
Hamza's legs aren't with him here, are they?
No.
Adames is... If this fight stays the same way for what's left of it, Adames is going to win.
Hamzah just got caught with a huge right hand down the pipe.
We saw it about 10 seconds ago.
And what's your clock on?
About 10 seconds further forward than yours. 128.
Sam's not worried about the popcorn and watch the fight, mate.
Didn't you hear us? We were talking about it.
Nah, to be fair, I was looking at.
Nice to know you're listening to us, brother.
I'm on 1 minute 13.
Yeah, I am now. I'm on 1:8:7:6.
What the hell happened to
I wanted
mine?
to talk to myself.
Right hand by Hamzah there to get him back.
Adames is going to end up winning this fight just because Hamzah isn't doing enough. That's the way it looks at the moment, doesn't
it? If it carries on like this, if no changes, Hamzah needs something to turn the tide. As you said, he needs to stop letting him get in front of him and try keep him off with a jab, hooks to the body or something. But he's just waiting.
On +1, Luca. Fuck's sake.
He was too busy getting his snacks ready for when Jay brings out another bit of gold.
I know.
Yeah.
Sam's like.
I was on iPlayer.
Well, Caballel looks good, doesn't it?
Oh dear.
I've already said
that's what we've been saying.
Yeah. He's going to lose this fight purely because he's happy to stay on the back foot and not use any of the advantages he's got. What's the point of staying down at 160, which is what he's doing, if you're not going to use your advantages? And it's not, you can't say it's because Adames is putting so much pressure on him, he can't let his hands go. That's not happening at all. He's
easily outboxed, though, if you can. Remember when Bradley Skeet did what he did to
him? Gave him murder.
Yeah. I've got it even Stevens now.
So have I. So, we're probably off again.
Probably wrong by 5 or 6 rounds.
Luca, how are you scoring it just for fun and games? How have you got this scored?
Who, me?
Adames
and Luca. You did say you were doing a scorecard, Sam.
I did say that, but then I always just get distracted. Making sure to Jay for clickbait.
Yeah, man, do that. I want a percentage. I own my intellectual properties. Thank you very much.
Probably the best shot of the fight so far, wasn't it?
I wrapped that shit up as soon as I started a YouTube channel, 60 subs or not. I own my intellectual property. I've got it even. I've got it 76-76 at the minute.
I've got it 76 all. And Luca, please start with this clickbait. We just need to see it.
5-3 or 6-2, Luca says to the champ.
Here you go, Luca. I've got Sheeraz wide by 5 or 6 rounds. I've given him 2 10-8s as well.
There you go. That viewers card, Jay's got Adames 1 point up.
1 up, yeah.
How many 10-10s are in there?
Only the 1. They've given Adames pretty much all the rounds since that.
Turkey's standing up. He's worried about his boy. It's first time we've seen him animated all night.
Hamzah was his first announced Riyadh season ambassador, so he doesn't want him losing.
He's getting beat at the minute.
Yeah, it's not caught fire, has it, Pat, to be fair, this one?
Nah.
Come on, Hamzah, let's get some going here.
Needs to do something, doesn't it?
Nice job, that.
Imagine it was him that left the orange sock in the washing machine, Hamzah. Ruined your fight kit.
Yeah. AJ's picking Usyk's coach's brain. Might ditch Davison to go and join him.
Maybe.
Oh, Hamzah nearly landed with a flush uppercut then. Turkey shadow.
Nearly's not good enough though, is it?
Turkey's just walking up and down like a madman.
Probably is a madman, mate. It's,
just pacing ringside. Oh,
imagine if you'd paid $5-6 grand for the seat and you've got that knobhead walking up and down in front of you. You can't.
You're not going to say anything.
Yeah, you're not exactly going to be like, "Hey, get out."
Excuse me.
Yeah, sorry, sir.
Excuse me. You couldn't just sit down, could you please? Way more.
Dan Evans in the house. He's got to do more.
Got to do way more because I've only got him 6 rounds up, Dan. So he could still get caught with a couple of 10-8s.
Yeah, I mean,
there you go,
8-0 is a bit vulnerable, isn't it, mate?
I think so. Yeah, because he could still get a knockdown and stuff.
Mate, a couple of knockdowns, points deductions, something,
But in all seriousness, listen, Sheeraz might have already won this fight. He's Turkey's favourite fighter, remember?
To be fair.
And you can't say there hasn't been some interesting scorecards tonight in the 2 fights that have gone the distance. Yeah. Hamzah needs to turn the screw and put the work rate in because he's losing this just sheer on the fact
that was not low. That was not low.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't.
I do not think that was low. You know why he's done that, don't you? Next one that's anywhere near his stomach, bam, point off. It finishes and all the other belts from champions get brought in. Yeah, Turk's got you these.
3 rounds to go, boys. Hamzah has got to get something going. Oh, good job.
He's losing this for me.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, Luke, a very good point. Very, very good point.
86-85.
Yeah, no, definitely not. Dan didn't look low to me in the slightest. Yes, a fair point you make there, Luca, about the Fury thing.
Come on, man. You got a Dominican Republic referee and with a Dominican Republic champion. It just doesn't, and the fight's close. It doesn't look right when you see that low blow being pulled up. I'm not saying anything.
Look at Frank.
Oh, Frank's fuming. What's Frank? Frank's throwing his uppercuts.
He's telling him, throw the fucking uppercut.
Yeah, I love that. Frank Warren giving hands to his trainer.
Over. Yeah. His trainer over. Didn't he tell him to throw the fucking uppercut?
I love that. Frank Warren giving hands.
Frank Warren rolling back to the 90s when he still had a half a step.
Oh, Adama's coming for him here.
Oh, no.
Hamzah's got a fight, man. Have a fight, Hamzah. Come on.
He's going to have
I love that. Frank's actually paced all the way around to the corner as well. He's not
fair play. Yeah. Frank done it with Dubois against Big Baby Miller, wasn't it, as well?
That was right in front of him, but yeah.
Panamanian, Liam.
Panamanian. I apologise. But either way, there's a close enough bond there.
They're not all the same, Liam.
They don't let him to pick Prince Patel, bro. Come on.
Dan said that Adames has won 6 rounds, and Luke said Adames is now 1.4. Heavy favourite.
Ooh.
My flipping the zone.
Yeah, Hamzah's not doing enough, is he?
He is to win on points. You watch. He isn't.
I understand where you're coming from. I understand.
Same here, Pat. But this is, maybe he's found.
We told anyone that would listen that this was going to be a tough fight for Hamzah. Anybody that watches anything that we do, we said that Hamzah was going to have a tough night tonight.
Yep. I thought it was good enough to come through it, but I hope you took some of that, Lloyd.
Lloyd crazy. It's whether he gets the decision that is the.
Yeah, that's going to be tough, isn't it?
This is a test of the Riyadh season ambassadors and how much sway Turkey has, isn't it?
Well, they'll probably say for the first time in boxing history, someone's dropped something on the cards and you can't make out the writing. So Uncle Turkey's going to decide the winner.
I wonder who
and the new.
Or a draw, mate. A draw so he can get his armies to come back over.
Yeah.
That's,
But not for me. Sheeraz is not doing enough.
No,
I'm disappointed with him, to be honest. Up to press. He sort of just stayed in the fight, but hadn't done anything else.
Keep me updated, boys. I'm going back and forth again on X. Got a few people, a few more people to deal with here.
He's getting fucking hammered. I ain't had a look at mine.
Somebody goes to me, some awful takes. Shakur, your main hope, and Sheeraz. I don't care about getting my picks wrong. Like, I don't know why people are... I care
well, I brought it way around. I've just got a follow off one of mine. He wants to talk tomorrow.
I went back and said, what were your picks? Let me guess. Callum Smith points, Cabiel knockout, and Virgil Ortiz on points to take it. Roll up. Hamzah Sheeraz has probably got to, win these last few rounds. Here he is, Big Martin. I picked him to win. He better not let me down. Imagine, be calling me 007, Dan.
For the read through of Sam's X in the morning, I do hope he goes 0-7. That can
honestly, Dan, I want to go 0-7 because Josh Padley will be the new WBC lightweight champion of the world, and that will be fantastic. So, in order for me to go 0-7,
I'll happily take going 6-7 for Padley to win. I'll tell you that now. I say that like Hamza's going to win this.
Well said. I've not been overly impressed with Hamzah here on the stage. I don't want to say he's looking to just go to the points and see what happens, but it's got that feel about it, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah, Luca, everyone's all over it. I don't see anyone else. The pictures giving me shit about it.
That's why I put my scorecards up as wide as they were.
Yeah, it's like the people who always put their winning football winners up and stuff, and then they're like, oh, yeah, look what I did. But how many losers do you have in the past 10 weeks?
Yeah, how much have you lost to end up at
about 300 down, probably.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. I will. And it's subjective, so I don't care if anyone disagrees with my scorecards. I don't do them for them. I'm doing it for myself. My back is busted. Come on, Hamzah. You're better than this kid. They're all on the feet now. Spencer Brown. Turkey's... You're not allowed that close to the ring, Turkey. No. Does he not realise that? You're not.
He gets away with it every single event, doesn't he?
Shouldn't, though, should
no.
he?
Janabek stops him, Luca. Janabek stops Hamzah. I've seen enough tonight. Troy Williamson, lads, put this commentary is biased. Sheeraz done nothing but jab. He needs to let go. Otherwise, he's going to let his chance of becoming a world champ slip.
Yes, Luca, you're right there, brother.
Yeah, exactly, Luca. I'm with you, mate.
P&L. Let's see your profit and losses, big heads.
Yeah, definitely, Dan. Janabek beats both of these two. I've seen enough now to know that. I'm not going to lie. Adames has been all right as well. Like, he's been okay. He's fought all right, but he hasn't, like,
it's not chopped down trees, is it?
Yeah, the narrative going in, Liam, was like Adames needs to perform out of his skin to beat Hamzah tonight, which wasn't the case.
And hasn't been the case,
hasn't been the case at all. Yeah,
he hasn't.
Hamzah's delivered his worst performance since Bradley Skeet. If we're being really honest, we haven't seen him look this bad for 3 years or so.
No.
Then you do the digging on his wins. Tyler Denny. I think one of you said it the other day, Jay. It was actually because he said I'm not disrespecting Tyler Denny, but Tyler Denny, Ammo, Liam Williams. I think it was before that, who retired afterwards. Has there been anyone genuinely world class? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Dan. I completely agree with you. I don't think Adames is anything special, but he's beating Hamzah right now. Oh, good counter left by Hamzah there. That got Adames' attention a bit.
You know what this Adames performance reminds me of? It reminds me of Artur Abraham in the sense that Artur Abraham held onto his belt by not doing anything spectacular. He just had enough to beat challengers, and that's all Adames is doing here against Sheeraz. It's not spectacular. You're not going to go back and watch it, but it's effective enough to win the fight.
You think Sheeraz is worried about getting knocked out, and that's why he just didn't let his hands go? Do you think he's just because
worried about his chin or his gas tank, or
possibly because he just looks like he's got loads more to give, but in doing all, he's sick. Fucking waste,
that
man.
Frank Warren thing is going to get clipped up to the max, isn't it? Absolutely. That's going to be
Punch you in
everywhere.
his fucking face.
Frank just giving it the old uppercut.
Me when I see the away fans on the other train station platform.
That might be the best shot thrown of this fight.
I'm telling you. Hamzah!
Fucking uppercut!
Hamzah!
I look forward to that becoming a GIF we can use in the comments on it.
Oh, brilliant. Hamzah,
I love it.
up the middle. And
Luke
then
says Liam Smith would have, Beefy would have had a go. That's one thing about him.
Yeah, Beefy would have had a bash.
Damas does what he has to do
well.
for a decent. Yeah, definitely. Pat needs a massive final round. Dan,
I've got it 106, 103 to Adames going into the 12th.
Yeah, I don't see a way in which
same here. 106,
Hamzah's winning this
Adames.
fight, boys. It would be a bit of cooking.
Frank,
you got to win this round. That was what Frank said there.
Yeah, once camera's off, you fucking don't. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I love
Jesus Christ. This just sounds like a really dodgy remake of Only Fools and Horses.
You'll see Frank and Turkey sparring soon. Yeah. Turkey will be throwing his...
That's the fight. Remember I said we'll see Turkey in a fight. The Sky
Guy Ritchie's next film's going to be made.
Yeah. 106, 104, Jay. Yeah,
104, yeah. So they got a 10-10 in there somewhere.
Yeah, that third round that we were on about earlier, that the viewers' verdict give it a 10-10. Good job by Hamzah that.
But no urgency, and there's nothing after it.
There's nothing following it up.
Is he frozen
it up? Possibly. But he's like a home fighter. His eye looks bashed in.
He's been doing a double blink for a couple of rounds now as well.
Has he got a broken eye socket or something, maybe? And his
there you go. You just preempted the statement from Frank Warren at the end of the night.
Yeah. I'm not even going on X after this, boys, if Adames gets a decision.
I am. Straight from Sam's comments.
I love it, Luca. Dan said you boys were spot on, and Luca said he's laid off. Dama's worried Turkey and Frank that distracted the judges.
Yeah, when Frank was walking around to Sheeraz's corner, there was a couple of brown envelopes being put on the table as well. That's what you missed.
Oh dear, I love it.
You watch. I bet you'll see Frank with Adames after. Carlos, we'll sort it.
Sort you out.
Just ride with it, son. Ride with it.
If I close my eyes, it's Del Boy and Rodney.
I know.
You see going
on. Oh, what a shot by Adames.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my. Get it on.
Well, Hamzah comes back with the jab. This is more like it.
Hamzah comes back with a jab from that great right. Sorry. Sorry, mate.
Pop.
Sorry, mate. That's good.
Come on, Hamzah.
Go on, pull something out. Pull something out the fire. Come on.
Frank, if Hamzah gets this, Frank's going to look... it just won't look right, will it? It wouldn't. Carlos will give you mucho grande. Mucho.
Yeah, it's definitely Del Boy and mucho grande.
It's as simple as that.
No, he's boxed like a champion, trying to keep hold of his belt.
Yes,
but not a challenger trying to win a belt. It's not enough, man.
Carlos Adames has done a champion's job of, I am the champion, you have to come and take the belt away from me. He's done nothing spectacular, but he's been half a step ahead of Sheeraz since the 4th round.
Yeah.
Schofield not in the hospital, he's in the arena, Pat.
Yeah, we knew he was out by Wednesday. Oscar said on Wednesday.
Wasn't cleared. Everyone rings out going nuts, both corners too.
Lucas
says. We know what's coming, unfortunately.
Do you reckon?
No, they can't.
No, I don't. But the cynic in me is thinking it's coming.
Mate, if they didn't give Tyson Fury the Usyk fight, I don't see any cooking coming. To be honest.
Someone clip that up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, look, we'll find out in 2 or 3 minutes, won't we?
I've given Carlos Adames everything since round 7. He's literally
106. I gave Sheeraz the first 2 and 4 and 5, and I haven't give Sheeraz a round since round 6.
So I gave Sheeraz 1, 4, 5, and 6, Adames 2, 3, and everything since 7. So we've ended up with the same scorecard.
you know what would have made it even better? That Frank Warren thing. If Hamzah just flatlined him with a cut in the round.
Frank, I fucking told you, son.
Frank's just there. Like, do you remember when Bisping won the belt against Rocco and Jason Perillo just gives it that?
Yeah. Frank.
After he's had a little half look down to check where that camera is that they put on the corners just to make sure it's going to be on it. I do love that though. Unfortunately, we're not going to be hearing Anthony.
No.
He didn't do enough. Hamzah Sheeraz didn't do enough, boys. It's simple as that.
Oh, dear. Sam is either about to be 0-4 or 1-3. This could make a massive difference to our social media.
Many people. To be fair, my initial tweet had 2 bookmarks, so people have been pitching my downfall. Look, you got to put yourself out there.
Yeah. Mate, I put my picks in the comments. Jay's done it. It's like we all put ourselves out there.
Sean Porter gave it to Sheeraz. Dan and Luca are saying Dan scored it 8-4, Luca 9-3.
Boxing news, I think it's 61% have it to Sheeraz. I know that's fans, but
Sheeraz's corner told him he needs a knockout to win heading into the 12th.
Yeah, and Frank Warren told him, don't worry, the brown envelopes are sorted. So, that's who does he listen to more? Oh,
yeah, that's true. That's true, Dan, to be fair. There was a lot of energy about Madrimov. So,
Dan, don't worry. The energy will stay from us, lot. We will keep the same energy.
Yeah, look, we're getting the cards anyway. I'm muting.
Carlos Adames has won this.
Draw they're going to give. But yeah, Adames won it, man. They can't rob him. Look at Sheeraz. He knows, man.
He's looking at his hand with his corner now. He's touching his eyes.
Oh.
First card, Hamzah.
No.
Surely not.
Second one, Adames.
Draw.
Draw.
No! I told you!
That's shocking. That's shocking.
That's up there with Nick Ball and flipping Ray Vargas for how shocking that is to be a draw.
Wow!
That's
Tonight is fuckery. I'm sorry, man. Tonight is nonsense.
The greatest boxing card we could ever see, and it's been ruined by judges' scorecards in every single fight. You are shitting me. That is horrendous.
Let's see what Frank says. Frank's got to come out and say, well, I thought Hamzah lost, if he's honest. Hamzah Sheeraz lost that fight.
Frank told him he needed the last round.
Sorry, did anyone see the bald coach for Adames jumping up and down and spinning around like Hamzah?
But is that I think that's because they're thinking, yes, we'll get a rematch, and he retains his belt, doesn't he? He don't lose his belt.
We get another payday.
Payday.
Right, so do you think I can compare that to on a Saudi card, like I just said, is when Ray Vargas and Nick Ball was a draw? That feels like that. That's awful. What was the score? What were the actual scorecards, Sam?
115, 114, Hamzah. Sorry, Luca's got him in here.
Sorry, mate.
Sorry, Luca's got him on one message. 115, 114, Sheeraz, 118, 110, and 114.
I had it. I'll tell you what, I had it.
Oh, shit. Fuck me, that's bad.
This tonight, why have they done it? Ruined the fucking card with stupid results.
Yeah, that was that was a bad one.
I had it 116, 112 to Carlos Adames.
So did I. I had it the same, and we can't have the ambassador lose, so we'll give him another opportunity.
Jokingly, that they would give it to him, and earlier on in it, I said that Adames would either lose on points or get a draw, having knocked out. It's not good, man. Not good at all. it's just not good for boxing. Sheeraz didn't do. Yeah, fuck off, man. I don't.
Mate, we made the joke earlier. Me and you both said, "Watch, Adames is going to box his head off and get a draw or lose," and it's happened.
And it's happened, and it shouldn't happen. We shouldn't be able to predict that.
I hope we've kept the same energy as we did with our outrage we were for the Ortiz fight, for anyone in the comments. But that's just, you know what the really sad thing is now tonight? So we're 4 fights into this fight card. The 119, 110 Callum Smith card, all 3 cards from the Madrimov fight and all 3 cards from this fight are going to be bigger talking points than the actual fights we've seen so far.
Yeah,
definitely. We've had some. Guys, hope you're well, mate. Thanks for joining us.
We've had 4 really good fights in different ways, but they've been really captivating fights. But we're more pissed off at the scorecards and waxing lyrical about how good Callum Smith looks or how good Caballero looks, etc., etc. It just banging the drum again. The quicker they can get together and get some sort of unified scoring system, because 118, 110 to 114, 114. That's not like a round or 2 swing. That's half a fight's difference. Unified scoring criteria. Turkey, you say you want to do what's right for boxing. Well, flipping do this, because that's the best thing you can do for boxing right now. More than any champion versus champion fights, sort out this mess that is boxing scoring.
No, do you know what this proves? This proves that if you've enough money, you can do absolutely anything you want within a sport. Because I don't care what anyone says, whether he's directly involved or not. Turkey's favourite fighter, the ambassador, gets a draw. That fight was Hamzah Sheeraz even thought he'd lost that fight.
As the judges as the Thomas Triber started ringing out the things, Hamza's still in his corner, showing his swelling on his hands and underneath his eye to his team. He's got no interest in being over there because he knows he's. I'm genuinely, that's pissed me off, because Adames put in a champion's performance tonight and he's been shafted. Yes, he'll get another payday. Everyone will say, yeah, but he'll get another payday. It's not about that. He should be able to move on to fight Janibek now if he wants to, but instead he's going to have to come back and do this.
Look, to be fair, the only saving grace for Adames, and look, it's not great for him. Obviously, he got a draw, but he's still the champion. Hamza's not the world champion, and that was what he set out to be. So it's still a disappointment for him, but he lost the fight. It was a draw, technically, whatever, but he lost the fight.
Oh, yeah, he's still the champion, so he keeps hold of his belt, but come on, mate. He deserves to get the opportunity against Janibek. Janibek puts him to sleep inside 6 rounds, if I'm being honest.
They'll run that back, mate. Guaranteed, they'll run that back.
They'll have to run it back. Turkey will probably already have the contracts drawn up, and he'll make.
Oh God, yeah, that'll be on
some playing home.
Yeah, that'll be on one of the summer shows. That'll be.
It's just
yeah, great choice, definitely.
This is 3 Brits here sitting here saying that the British fighter does not deserve to have got a sniff in that fight. So that tells you everything you need to know about that. I'd say no more controversy for the rest of the night, but you just,
I don't care as long as Beterbiev and Bivol win.
Right, here we go. Thomas Triber's about to announce Josh.
Right, yeah, we'll move on now to Shakur. Right,
I'm going to